fly. Use your heart and not your eyes. I sigh as I watch you sleeping there. So easily I did things I'd never dare. I say to myself, I'm glad that we share real love, purified. Oh, use your heart and not your eyes. If you got time and I got time, and watch them fly. Use your heart and not your
Hello, everybody. I'll be right there.
My goodness, how it seems like yesterday. She crushed you, hurt you in the strongest way. You've hurt so long, reward comes to those who cry. Real love, purified. Just a second, I look at my watch's dial, and you love me, helping me like a child. As we lay, I close my eyes and I smile at your real love, purified.
Use your heart and not. That is my shit right now. That is my song right now. So I hope all of y'all enjoyed that. Happy Sunday to the people out there. This is not gonna be a long live. We're gonna be in here and we're gonna do what it do. We got a strong hour of power. And I just wanted to come out and let my people know that I'm still around and I'm still here. It has been an eventful weekend and I'm grateful for it. And uh, I just wanted to send y'all back to the work week. No, I might go live again later, but I got to get my house together and everything for Monday. We on that back to school schedule, but we handling business like we always do. Shout out to that world class winning circle. I hope that all of y'all are great and everybody's doing what they need to be doing. We just kicking it on a motherfucking Sunday. And when I came in, I seen that it was a lot of people live. So, it ain't never been no competition. But I wanted to be here for my people so they could avoid the drama and the bullshit. Whatever's going on is going on, and that's what it is. But we here now, and we going to do what it's going to do. So, shout out to everybody. And let me see who's in the chat. I got my homeboy Midwest in the chat. Shalana's here. Miss Rose is here. Nikki Lee is here. The Great Create is here. Bum Capone stopped through earlier. BX dropped all her love. Local did, so did Genzilla. I'm sorry that I'm late. I missed some of y'all. And I hope that, y'all step back through and check it out. Yeah, yeah. That's what we're doing. Nothing really special been happening, Same old drama on there, but hopefully tomorrow some people will come out and we'll have a wrap up show. If not, we'll just wrap up some real topics because the word of the week was versatility. So I have a new word for y'all. We'll have a new, we staying on our same agenda. We getting it done. We keeping it popping, and that's what we do. So we're gonna keep doing that. Um, yeah, so let's talk about it. Anybody got any questions? Feel free to ask them in the chat. If you got something you want us to wrap up, leave it in the comment after the show. I do check those out and I look at them and I see y'all out there and I appreciate everything that y'all do. Another announcement, we got that third annual that third annual, and I'm about to run that up in 1 minute. I'm getting ready to do that. That third annual Winner's Circle Turkey Drive. Donations are still coming in, and thank you to everybody who's donated. Thank you in advance to everybody who will donate. We still gonna have that popping. We gonna get my people out the way and make sure that they straight and that they doing what they do and show them that we appreciate them like we do, like we always do at this time. Oh, I think that's gonna be the song when I do these cards. That just came into my mind for some reason. So I'm gonna find that and we're gonna kick it off with the donations, and then we're gonna just hang out and chill on a Sunday. What y'all say to that? How you like that? Welcome everybody that's coming in, and hello on this Sunday. Hello on this Sunday.
Like we always do at this time, I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma put it down. Hey, 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 hey. I'm welcome to the good life. With the CLD, won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life, let's go on a living spree. They say the best things in life are free. The good life, it feel like Atlanta, it feel like LA, it feel like Miami, it feel like NY. Summertime shy. Now throw your hands up in the sky. So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood. Ferrari. And she got the goods, and she got that. I got to look sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, to let them hate and watch the money pile up. It looks like I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma put it down. Welcome to the good life. Where we like the girls who ain't on TV cause they got more earth than the models. The good life. So keep it coming with the bottles. So she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life. It feel like Houston. It feel like Philly. It feel like DC. It feel like VA or the Bay or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Homie tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood? Welcome to the good life. Like I'm doing the hood. The only thing I wish it. Welcome to the good.
Shout out to my peoples. Welcome to the good life. They trying to give somebody a good life. Thank you for all those donations, and thank you to the ones that's coming in. My brother in the building. What's up?
What's up, family? How y'all feeling with it? Salute.
Turn your mic.
Can you hear me, Kim?
Yeah, I'm finna turn your mic up. Hold on. Okay, talk now.
Welcome, everybody. How
Oh, there
y'all
you go.
doing? Okay.
Yeah, I had to turn your mic up. All right, we good. We good. How you doing this Sunday?
Just cooling. That's it. I ain't doing nothing, Kim. Cooling out.
Okay.
Uh,
What day we on? What day we on? We on day 6 or 5?
oh, six. Six.
Yay!
Yeah, I feel great too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel good. Uh, like a big dog. Yeah, feel
Let's
great.
go, big dog. You feel
I ain't gonna
good,
lie to
huh?
you, man. It feel good not being high. It feel good.
Come
I ain't.
on.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired of being high. I see right now. That's what it was. It's just like cigarettes, Cam. When I was fucking with the cigarettes, I was so tired of the cigarettes. But the repetition of smoking, I think, is what gets you.
Uh-huh.
This bullshit, and so it's just weaning that stuff up out of there. That was it. And so I think I'm straight though, man, for sure. I ain't got no cravings for no weed. I don't.
Good.
Yeah, I don't want that shit. I'm good right now, man. I'll wait down the line and shit. I want to be all the way clean. When I come back next year and smoke some more, I want to be, I'm going to be high as a motherfucker.
You are. if you even do, you might realize that you don't need no substances or nothing like that to be easy. But I just want to say continue on your journey. Like for real, it's people out there that's going through the same thing and with you being on a public platform, like for real, we getting real life details of somebody who's going through this, and I'm just glad that it's the transition been easy for you. You know what I'm saying? But that just shows, strong mind, strong will, and that you a strong person because everybody ain't able. So congrats to you, bro. For real, for real.
Thank you, Cam. Appreciate you. You know I'm fighting. Trying to get things together. I told you I feel wonderful now. I thought I was
Yeah,
all right back then. You couldn't have told me I wasn't straight then. But now it's
yeah,
like me knowing and feeling and being here and in the here and now. I said, man, you know what? I'm cool, man. I'm getting, and it's probably just a little bit, probably more that I'll feel even more. But I'm ready to go, man. Telling you,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I know a lot of people that quit smoking. Like I said, my dad quit smoking. I had some friends that quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
Um, and one thing they say about when you stop smoking cigarettes, like your senses are unblocked, like you get clarity, like little stuff that you didn't even notice, like you smell stuff better. You notice the change, like with the cigarette smoke not clouding your uh closeness. You know what I'm saying? Like you smoke
right.
cigarettes, that smell is all around, that still, then once you get away from that, you like, God damn, like
Yeah, yeah.
the
Especially
world
like
is
I said,
clear.
especially about with cigarettes and stuff. I look, I mean, I smell it.
You
Hey,
can smell other people
yeah,
smoking.
yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I smell
Mhm.
cigarettes. You like, God damn, that's just I'm gonna
Yeah,
quit one day. I'm working on it, but I'm gonna quit one day.
you can do it. This is
I
how
don't smoke. I don't smoke
my
as much
mother
as I used
always been like that. Shit, that was her favorite words was mind over matter, over
to. Yeah.
anything.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. So, I don't mean to be if I am being invasive about it, but I just like to know. I just like to see people, overcome obstacles and will set goals for themselves and then actually reach those goals. So my curiosity, it get piqued when stuff like that is going on. My curiosity gonna get piqued. And then
That's
so
right.
I'm just gonna want to know. I'm just gonna want to know. That's just me being curious. Shout out to the chats. Let me shout out these people. We got some more people coming up in here on this Sunday. And let me make sure that I let them know how much I appreciate them. Y'all saw the cards. That third annual turkey drive is going down. Rich Roland is in the building, the Great Create. Midwest, Nikki Lee, Marine Army's mom. Rich Roland, Jenzilla is in the building. Miss Denise, hey girl. Yeah, we're getting it through. Everybody's here. Everybody is chilling. Like I said, there's a lot of people going live right now, but we got to make it sure that our people have somewhere where they want to be and they could be comfortable. They don't have to be subject to nothing else when we here. And I said, why not go live and bring it to my people? So I'm glad that y'all rolling up in here. So
Yes,
I appreciate
indeed.
y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it's all good, man. One thing about it is I don't really never give a damn about nobody else on. The only thing I
Back
watch is Winter Circle Network. I
with the
mean,
Circle Network. Look at that. Ah!
and Winter Circle Network is enough for me. You got so many shows and stuff around here and things to catch up
Yeah.
with now. Yeah, and then now I'm watching that Apocalypse, that naked and afraid.
Oh, they
Bad
back,
motherfucker right now.
huh?
Yeah, I'm off that apocalypse, man. So last thing I'm worried about is that goofy shit and all these. I don't even watch them. I'm telling you, when I come on here, it be
Now I have to tell you on
spontaneous,
the
and I
wrap
go
up.
and get it
Yeah.
in and go on. Huh?
I said I have to tell you on the wrap up,
That's right.
I
Exactly.
gotta let you know when we wrap it up. I gotta let you know what's going on out
Tell me,
there.
I really, if it wasn't for you, a lot of these little things, like you tell me, and it'd be some real stuff that I need to know. I don't even be hearing this shit because they
Ain't that
nobodies.
crazy?
Nobody's like there's nothing in the world, ain't that nobody to me. So it's like, who cares about none of them? Like, in the sense of worrying
Right.
about what they're saying or what they talking about or whatever kind of conversation or the topics. I don't give a damn.
Jen said, "Naked and Afraid is that's her shit. She know how to start a fire now from nothing. Let's go, Jen. So if we ever trapped out there, I'ma look to you. I'ma say, Jen, start the fire up. Let's go."
Tell you that that's that Naked Afraid, and I hadn't watched it in years. And then I sat down and watched about one episode, and I started seeing all the different things. Now they got them in Africa, and 4, 5 of them trying to survive all together. Oh, it's all the way live.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like
I've been
taking things.
watching. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been watching fucking people traveling. You know, people just going to different places. And they just be going to places that I want to go. I've been
Yeah,
watching a lot of people go on cruises, uh,
real talk.
living their best life, doing what it is to be done. I've been watching people travel to different countries and shit like that, and they just document their experience. They talk about, they show you actually, the places so you can see, what they do, what they know. So it's
Food.
inspiring. Yeah, the food that they eat is inspiring.
Mhm.
Other shit I've been watching that I want to talk about today. I just wanted to, everybody just again like this social media shit is going on. It's going crazy. A few days ago, it was another man that was killed on live He was on the Facebook live, and
Chicago.
yeah, it was a few days ago. He was like a concert promoter kind of nigga, one of those. He was out there in the club. I really don't know too much about him. I only know because of the story. So it's not
Right.
like I know him personally, but from what I've been watching on the story, he was like a concert promoter, like at the clubs and stuff. So he get people, the job of promoters to get people to come out to the club and be a when you're a concert promoter, you got to have a certain look, you got to have a certain swag, you got to be a people person, and he had that, and he had everything. This was in Chicago, and then so for a Chicago nigga, he was dressed up, he the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big nice chain, nice demeanor. He had a 6-year-old son, um, and that was his job. So he was doing concert promoting. So there was an incident at the concert promotion
Okay.
where he had got into it with some club owners about a parking space. So
Wow.
and it was like a big thing. He had got into it with these owners, or something happened at the club. So he was coming on his Facebook Live, which is something that he always did. So his Facebook Live was like a thing. He was very popular. It was 2.5 million people watching this man on Facebook Live. And so this particular day, a few days ago, he was on his live recapping the incident that happened at the club. And what
Mhm.
he was calling for was he was calling for the owners of the club to, work better with the promoters to make the experience better for the customers. So he was ranting a little bit. You know how much when something happened to you, you know how we come on here and we say, "Oh, this shit happened to me," but what I want to happen is, we all need to get together. So he was just saying, as a club owner, as a respected promoter, because we're bringing people to your establishment, we bringing
Mhm.
you business. He was making a few complaints. Like some of his complaints was, sometimes they have dress codes at the club, but he was
Oh,
like, there's ways to get around that. As a promoter, he was saying stuff like, I come to the club and I got on a hat, y'all be like, no hats. I slide a nigga $100 to let me in with my hat. I slide a nigga another $100 to let me in my shoe. But we know about that kind of stuff because that shit really do happen. So
of course.
you'll slide the nigga at the door $100. Let me in my tennis shoes, nigga. Like, I ain't finna
Mhm.
cause no problems. And he was a big like supporter. Like, he said he go to the clubs and he's always getting tables. He's always buying bottles. So he was bringing experience to this building. So the funny thing that happened was there was some kind of so in the middle of his live, somebody walked up to his car, like there was exchange. It looked like some little drug deals, but it looked like a drug deal. But on his other lives, he had been saying, shit like I got 7 grams for 20, shit like that. So that's who he was. So he had made a little exchange. It was off the camera, but you could hear it. And then so after that exchange, he went back into his little rant, about the club promotion and stuff. He was talking about that. Somebody walks up to the car, and you could tell that he knew whoever this was walking up to his car, because he didn't act, suspicious. He didn't act like nothing. He was like, "What's up, nigga?" Like, like, nigga, what's up? But this person looked like had burner on him out, like, and so he like, "What's up, nigga?" Like, what the fuck you doing? So
Yeah.
he talking to the motherfuckers, and you can hear the nigga with the gun say, "Give me that chain." He had a big ass chain. His name was Tug on it. So the chain said Tugg, and it was all diamond up. You know how they do. So fat platinum chain. He had the chain on. You heard him say, "Give me the chain." He said, "Hell no." This nigga jumps out the car. Like, "No, nigga, you ain't finna, like, you ain't finna do me like this. Like, it's not going down like that. I fight for my chain." You hear the nigga struggling with the nigga, and then all of a sudden, bow, you hear the gunshot. You hear the gunshot, and then it's like, oh shit. Then you hear the nigga in the background, like, "Somebody, help me, help," like he's, man, it was terrible. He was like, "Help me, help me." You hear everybody coming around like, "Oh shit, oh shit." You hear all the commotion. You hear everything going on because he was live on his phone. So when he got out the car, he left the phone on live because he just jumped out the car, so
Right.
it was crazy. And you heard him die. Like, you heard that man die on this live. And they said that it was they was trying to rob him for the chain that he had, trying to take his chain. And so
They
then,
got it, didn't they?
no, so this is the story. So today I'm recapping, just checking out my YouTube after church. I'm sitting here chilling. And I'm going through the stories. I look, his brother goes live. His brother gets on the live and he say, "This is fucked up. My brother was a good person. I told him to stop fucking with you niggas. Like, I would tell my brother all the time, like, you can't be out here like that. You gotta protect yourself. Niggas is jealous. Niggas don't like this shit. Niggas is haters, all kind of shit like that." And he's like, "I'm mad." He was just grieving. And he was like, "I'm mad at you, bro. Like, I'm mad at you because I've been telling you to move different, and you refuse to listen. You too trusting of people. You too nice to people." And he said, "I don't even know why you niggas did that." He said, the chain my brother had on, I made that chain. I had that shit made for him. It got a GPS tracker in it, in the chain." He said the chain got a GPS tracker in it. So the story goes on, and hey, what's up? The story goes on, and they say that the motherfuckers didn't even get the chain. The chain was found at the scene on the ground.
Wow.
And then so they didn't even get the chain. This man is dead. But the brother know. The brother said he know. And you just pray to God. The brother said, the police detectives, he said, "I know y'all watching this shit. I know y'all got it. This some real family shit jumping off." He said, "Y'all got I'm gonna give y'all 24 hours to go get the motherfuckers. Y'all got 24 hours to get them, or I mean, that's your brother. Y'all in this shit. You could tell like they with the shit. You know how it be when you out there on these streets." So it was just a sad story
So let
because,
me tell you this. So then last night here in Houston, Texas,
come on.
dude was on the FaceTime on with his gal. And all of a sudden they're at the bus stop, man, and the dude pulled the gun. They chased him, smoked him, and the fool had the phone pinged or whatever where you could go where she could find him. And the girlfriend went and found him in a yard in a field already dead, man. Them niggas had killed him and shit. Last night.
Damn.
Oh, it's wild out here.
This social media stuff is crazy because we grew up around this shit. You hear about shit that happened, or if you grew up like us, you done seen some shit happen. But you had to be there to see it. We don't even have to be there to see it no more because we so on camera with everything that everybody get to see. Some shit is just not for the public to see. Like, I don't know how anybody else feel about that, but watching that video of that man struggle and watch him lose his life is not something that you just want to see every day. Not something you want to have to remember, not something you want to be a witness to, not something you want to even know about. You know what I'm saying? And it's just everything is overexposed, Jen, and it's just like these motherfuckers on here doing some crazy ass shit. It's another story about these motherfuckers in LA. These niggas supposed to be rappers and they got a RICO charge for sex trafficking minors. And these motherfuckers been going live on social media, on Instagram, on other social media platforms, beating up little girls on the street and thinking that that shit is cool. These motherfuckers got
I
everything
seen it,
documented for the case.
that's terrible, man. But then the crazy thing about that, you talking about LA. You really can't even blame them, man, because not the ass and the whoopings and all that, that's dead. What I'm talking about, the little girls going out selling their pussy and doing all this old shit and being caught up in this is because, man, the cost of the living and in life. Adults can't even make it in that motherfucker, let alone a child. So the first
I
thing
mean,
they learn on that motherfucking shit right there, the first thing a woman damn near probably learn in LA, in the inner city, is that, hey man, you better go sell that motherfucker. Cause I
but
ain't
you
got
know
no
what is the
money.
mentality?
I
What is
can't
the
feed you.
mentality of
Yeah.
our country? You know what's the mentality?
But you
You
gotta
know,
look
but
at
it's this influence.
it ain't that,
It,
Cammy. It's a lot of mental illness.
yeah,
People that are that ain't got that kind of they haven't been basically, brought out for it. And of course, because a lot of people we grew up, especially in our times, Cammy, you come from the same time I come from. That
yeah,
was embarrassing to a family. You ain't finna,
yeah,
you don't want to let nobody go to no psychiatric, but a lot of people needed help. And
yeah,
so, it's the mind, man, they ain't got enough sense to be able to go and make it in these type of places or getting these type of jobs and the different shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you get on
mhm.
that dope, it's over with. It's just so many things. LA has always been that type of place. And I'm glad, to be honest with you, and there's no knocking nothing to California, but I'm glad I'm not from there. I'm glad I
Hey,
didn't have to go
it's
through
hard
none of that
living.
shit right there.
It's hard living, and like I said, we was talking about versatility. Like most people don't, you don't know too much, but I've been down there. You know what I'm saying? I was in LA, around LA at the time when the Tupac and Biggie shit was going on. I was 18, 19 years old.
For
So we
sure.
was out there. We was out there, and for real, y'all, like I didn't know nothing, green as hell. I didn't know nothing about. I knew about project shit because I came from the projects, but in Northern California, Southern California is two different things. So I had to adjust to a different culture, even though I was outside of LA in Orange County, where you're supposed to be quote unquote safe. We wasn't safe from that shit. The gangbangers came to the college, like they everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I got exposed to that shit, and just being around it, you see it, so and then again, watching the times that we in now to the times that we were from, now it's cool to be that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be
Yeah.
her, to be popping, to have a motherfucker. These kids be out here talking about they motherfucking body count. They ain't even graduated from high school. You done already had sex with 30, 40 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the culture of it is creating this chaos, and these kids is really too young to be in this environment. They don't have the same
That's what I'm talking
mentality that
about.
we
That's right.
have.
That's
Yeah.
right. They had one little
They,
girl this morning, 14 years old, man, on soft white underbelly. 14
uh,
years old, a little baby, man, and she pregnant, and it's not so much the 14. because we know that happens at times, right? Because I got kids and
Right.
shit that been through that. But at the time, you looking at them and the way her behavior is, and she's a prostitute though.
Right.
She out here on the streets up here, man, call herself. She ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody to help her.
Nobody.
Mark gonna help her. That's one thing about that dude, man. Soft white underbelly. That's probably one of the best men that I've ever seen on YouTube. As far
What's
as
up?
he don't just come on now to be on here to
Expose
exploit
him.
you or nothing for no
Yeah.
money. He goes all the way with it, and they burn him. They be fucking over him, and he comes out and he tells you about it. Then he had a situation here about 3 months ago where he came live one day and was just like, this broad that was on dope and shit like this here, this old school lady or whatever. She came on the show. The daughter, I guess, had, got in touch with him and all that stuff, and they end up being together. A young black girl. She was in her 20s. She had a child. Mark ended up loving her. They had a romance. To a lot of people, that would have looked sick because he's older and she's young, but they fast. And the young girls is faster, and they cut for each other. He was legal, she was legal. They did their thing, man. And this guy say one day he looked up and they call her. Well, she didn't went got on some drugs and got in the tub and drowned.
Damn.
Drowned to death in front of the baby. There go the baby gone, and he was devastated. Yeah. But this is regular life. This is real life in California and LA. In LA, not California, LA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, LA. You know what I'm saying? It's something serious, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't help everybody unless they ready to get help. And I deal with this all the time, in my job. And, you don't never want to tell somebody that they can't get the help that you offering because you want to help everybody. But at the same time, what I had to learn in this profession that I work in is that everybody ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't ready. And you think common sense will tell you a homeless person need a house. You thinking that you meeting them at the needs. Okay, you homeless, I'm gonna give you a house. But we gotta look deeper into these people's situation because I could give you a house easily. I could throw that, I could throw you some keys to an apartment right now. Like, here you go. Move on in and do what you got to do. And you think their life already better. What you don't know is where these people come from. Some of these people ain't never had a house. They don't know how to treat a house. Some of these people got drug problems. So they going to go in the house and fuck it up. Let all the drug people come. Fuck their situation up. Some of these girls is getting out of one abusive relationship. They get the house, get the help that they need, and go right back into another one. So it's underlying shit that you got to deal with when you helping people. So it's just the culture of the world that we living in right now, y'all. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Camp, and that's wild, man. Yeah, I was just fixing to expound that on something. My brain is so goddamn sometimes that bitch laps on you.
Yeah,
but man, it's crazy. Yeah. It's a whole lot of things out here, man, that we can.
Everybody we talked about today, may God bless their families and give them the strength to survive. And you ain't never gonna be the same. You ain't never gonna be the same. And I know I done lost good people in my life, and you never. It's just for me. It's just especially when they're young and we lose them. Like, you just want to imagine the potential of what they could have been, but you have to understand again that this is not our plan. And everybody
That's what I was
here.
Gonna tell you, Cam. Yeah, I seen situations on there where, people from the Skid Row.
Yeah.
One of their families or something come get them, bring them from down there and take them to a home and feed them and get them some clothes. And then the girl says she woke up one morning and it was a letter. And she said, man, I'm not comfortable here. I want to go back home.
To Skid Row.
Didn't even want to be there.
because
She
they
didn't
so
want to be.
used
She
to it.
didn't want to be in the house. She didn't want
Yeah,
no beautiful home and to be clean and had a bath and none of that
crazy.
because
Where's
that's
the
more comfortable for them. That's that's what they want to do. They just want to they don't want no laws. They don't want no rules. They don't want nothing. They just want to be able to not be bothered. It's mental illness,
yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, and it's
And
something we need to focus on. And people think that, oh, they down there on Skid Row because they want to do drugs. They lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want nothing in their life.
right,
They don't want. But sometimes you've been knocked down so many motherfucking times that you like, why the fuck am I even gonna get the fuck up?
yeah.
Every time I try,
Well,
I
you
get
got all the drugs in the world down there. You got
yeah.
everything. And if you know how to be creative, a bunch of them people down there got love. You think you in a house. They be showing you little old spots of shit.
Oh yeah, I done seen it. I done seen a documentary on that one time, and the motherfuckers lived in a motherfucking canopy. This motherfucker had a living room, a kitchen, a
Exactly.
fucking portable toilet. These
They had
motherfuckers had
one
an
of them right there
outdoor
on the
shower.
walk of fame. He had a badass wooden little old house, little bitty skinny little bitty house. And that trying to make him take it down and all that shit. I said, boy, these people here is crazy, man. If you do all that, and if you have that kind of mind to do all that different shit, why don't you go do something else? Right? And these
Man,
niggas are creative, man. They know how to make it. They know how to
they
survive.
know. Yeah, there was a documentary about she was 18 years old. She was down there. She was on drugs. She
Uh-huh.
said, they said, why you don't go home to your people? She said, why would I go home to my people? She said, I'm a drug addict, sir. She said, I got access to everything that I want right here. I can get drugs, I can get
Right,
fed, I could go to the gym to take a shower. I know where I can go to sleep. I know where I can go. I'm safe. I'm good. I
right,
know how to maneuver this shit. She was like, it's a motherfucking, I can wake up. These motherfuckers over here gonna feed me breakfast. I go walk around for a little while, go get my drugs. I get high. I go to sleep. I know when I wake up at this time, I could go to this place and get lunch. The church feed me dinner. The motherfucking, I got access to showers, resources. Everybody always come down here giving me stuff. It's a lady that drive around here with clothes. It's a lady that drive down around here to give me $5. It's a lady that'll come around. I'm surviving. I'm good.
and that's how they be.
And you like, you good.
Yeah,
He said, what if all these resources that you talked about one day just disappear? What you gonna do? She said, we'll all get together and figure out something.
you know, and that's
And
the
she wasn't
mentality.
lying.
And the crazy thing, we so screwed up right now, man. That it's from we so bad, man. That I don't know if in our lifetime that we'll see anything get straightened up.
Right.
You can't even see it. How could you see it that far away from him? You sure
It's
ain't nothing
too
happening right now, and it
it's too
takes
fucked
time,
up.
and we still got years to go from this fool destruction that he's doing, Trump,
And you just like
and we don't even know
what
who's
kind
the
of
next
world
motherfucker gonna come that's gonna fuck us up next, even more.
or how they gonna fuck us up.
Yeah, because
But you
it
just
can
gotta
always
know
be
that
worse. It can
everybody's plan
always
is
be
to
worse.
fuck us up. Everybody's plan. It's like we supposed to be the United States of America. We divided like fuck. It's everybody for themselves out here. Everybody's intention is to make sure that they good. They don't give a fuck about nobody else. Long as I'm good, it's and everybody has this mentality within themselves because if you didn't, you wouldn't have the shit that you have. Because you're gonna
Right.
make sure that you're good. But instead of being good and caring about somebody else, we good and we gotta protect ourselves. I'm pretty sure like us in this winter circle, we gonna get together and feed these families because we care. But at the same time, none of us finna go outside and bring one of these motherfuckers into our home. We're not
Real
gonna do
talk.
that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a limit, there's a method to the madness, and it's like you said, I don't see an outcome in this
Mhm.
lifetime that's gonna change all that because it's too fucked up. What I want to do, what I hope is that I pray is that one day when I'm not here, I left a legacy for my kids to be okay. But at the
Right.
same time, how they gonna be okay when the world fucked up?
And I pray and I show hope. I hope like hell, man, that just like you say, when we gone and shit like this here, we'll never really know, unless we can really look down and look over, we don't know all that until we get there. But
Right.
hopefully, man, that my grandbabies and my babies, man, be able to have some relief and to be able to enjoy some of the life like we had in the 70s,
Yeah.
in the 80s, early 80s and stuff like
The
this
good
here,
life.
man,
Yeah.
because that was the last of the last. That was it.
It was pure shit going on. I mean, it was bad shit going on. It's gonna be always bad shit going on. But at the same time, when we was growing up, we didn't see the bad shit like we saw. We
Right.
was a little protected until we got a little older and we went looking or we was around the bad shit. But at the same time, when we grew up as kids, we didn't have to worry about playing outside and somebody shooting the block up. Or we didn't have to
Right.
worry about that. We just got to play. Our imaginations got to run wild. Our kids got more access to the world than we had. Our kids is experiencing shit like niggas getting killed on the fucking internet.
On the internet. That's the most frequent thing now. That's like, I wonder what the percentages are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a good thing to research. We might have to bring
that's
that up on the
crazy.
wrap up. I'm gonna look into it.
That's right. It's real though. It's real life, and people don't nobody care unless it happened to you.
Facts.
So that's the
Talk about it.
mentality. It's gonna always be that mentality, and people don't give a fuck. Shit,
Yeah.
they just glad, like I said, and even trying to close your door and lock your door. It be motherfuckers shooting randomly. They had a little boy, 13 years old, man.
Come on.
13-year-old little baby, he watching TV, man. Them niggas that shot his house, man. That shot the house up, man, and killed that baby in there, man.
Oh.
13 years old, just sitting there watching TV. Probably just got out of school, sitting there chilling, man. But don't nobody even care. It ain't no more real heartache for no children's no more, man. You think that shit was because somebody said something on YouTube said and made everybody so hardcore to laugh about kids dying? Man,
Come
y'all
on.
niggas crazy, man. These
That's
niggas
not
is
look. Hey,
evil, and when I be telling you these motherfuckers is evil, they evil.
you
They some
motherfuckers
evil,
look.
funky ass people, man.
This is
And
a
I
shout out
and
to everybody.
ain't nobody that know me know that I done always said, man, God bless, man, Lord, please forgive me for talking crazy with these punk ass motherfuckers and shit, because I know
Yeah.
better. Because I want all the babies to live. But these
Yeah.
motherfuckers, it's a bunch of these niggas that really want, man.
You motherfuckers rather be entertained by my downfall than my come ups. What kind of shit is that?
It's a bunch of them.
You motherfuckers would
Evil.
rather see
Sitting up
rather see
watching,
me
they come on
struggling
YouTube to come watch and be mad.
to
They
struggle
might not
to
even
watch
be
stuff
mad, but they
to
run
hope
to
that
it.
something bad happened. I don't come on this motherfucker
Yeah,
anticipating that your life is falling apart. I don't come on this motherfucker anticipating that you got some bullshit going on. And it's sad because we create this culture where we don't even know if somebody's going through some shit that maybe we could help them because they're too ashamed to tell it because motherfuckers gonna talk about them like they talk about them.
exactly. That's what these niggas is. Anything they can get, anything they can, they run around. They some dirty, funky motherfuckers. And that's why I don't fuck with them.
Uh-huh.
That's just why I don't fuck with them. I don't watch these niggas. They dirty. And then they'll sit up there and act like they some good people. That's what killed me about it, I think, more than anything. I sit up in this motherfucker and act like they some. I'm like, what? And so I'll never understand no shit like that, but don't worry about it. That's why I told you,
I
Cammy,
I
I
come on here,
alienated my own self. I
right?
alienated my own self from people. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want nothing to do with them. It ain't because of no YouTube. It's because of the behaviors. When I
Mm-hmm.
know a motherfucker really serious about and really mean what they say about saying the cutthroat and the ugliest things and shit to my kids, man, ain't nobody on this motherfucking YouTube have been chopped up and talked down as my kids and it have been. From my
Mm-hmm.
daughters to my sons, to the dead and everybody else.
Yeah.
And these same niggas that'll sit up under each other turn around and go act like they some good people. But these are their friends. Ain't none of them never, when I tell you never, said not one time do these niggas say, man, enough is enough now. Stop it. They own people. Cause they can't. Cause they evil. They congested with all this goddamn hatred and
No,
jealousy.
because we tried that. I'm telling you, we tried that, and the motherfuckers turned on us. So shit, what you gonna do?
Jealousy. The things that they speak about is the jealousy that they have for them. When they always talking about my kids and your kids and always trying to say this and say that, it's real jealous, my nigga. We don't even say the shit that they say. Everything is
Can't.
always a defense.
I
We don't
can't.
sit around this motherfucker starting these narratives and you live in the car and you live in the car. You live in the car, just lying. And know you lying, but you just want to keep doing it because you retarded. And don't nobody believe you. And I don't give a fuck about you. But that's how
Yeah.
these motherfucking little childish minded ass bullshit niggas is, yo. That's just the truth. Fucked up people, man. Dirty motherfuckers. Pieces of shit.
It's tragic, y'all.
And
It's
that's
not
just
fair.
why, like I said, the things that I can do, and that's me, is to make goddamn sure that I blackball the shit out of any of the motherfuckers come bothering me, coming over here bothering us, and staying the fuck away from us and let us do what we came to do. You know,
Yeah.
you have service. You got things you got to do. They want us to be, blocked and they got the wrong attention, towards bullshit. No, man, they can't do that. It's time for us to keep on going. Third annual turkey drive. Can't nobody do
Let's
nothing about
go.
it.
Let's go.
Yeah, keep trying. Keep trying. Y'all ain't gonna stop nothing. Y'all losers. And that's it and that's all. There ain't nothing else to say.
Yeah.
That's why I don't trip on these niggas, man. I laugh at them. They goofy. Real live goofies. You know? So, the wrap up today, man, ain't even really, we just talk about life.
No, we wasn't wrapping up today. We got to wrap up tomorrow night, and we
Well, you
gonna
got the
come with
back,
it.
you got the banner, you got your banner in the background.
Oh damn! I don't know how to take that down.
Yeah, you got the banner back there and shit. But yeah, man, it's a trip. People is trip. We can't ain't nothing reason to be mad about nobody being how they are. They're gonna be how they are. What you gotta do is be able to have a plan to maneuver these motherfuckers, man, and make sure that there ain't nothing around us bothering us. Keeping our
Yeah.
shit, keeping our peace, you know what I'm saying? As much
Yeah.
as we can. And every now and then, of course, what we gonna do, we gonna smash them and win again and keep on going.
And keep on
That's
pushing.
all.
Keep on moving. Yeah. I've been said I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this shit. What I look like? I'm trying to move up in the world. What I look like running some company or some organization, and I be on this motherfucker talking shit.
Real talk.
I might run. I might run for office one day, and they gonna pull up
I thought
YouTube,
you
and
was
that's
gonna
the
say
end.
something about running. Ain't no telling what you might line to do, Cammy. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Why not? Have you ever thought of leaving California? Like,
Yeah, a few times.
like just say
A
for
few
another,
times.
just say Arizona, different other places or Atlanta, like your sister and them over there.
I think about it all the time. I don't know. It
You
might
think
be
you
something
just pretty
different
much
out there for
scared
me.
because that's all you
Yep,
really know and stuff, and then
that's all I
the
know.
fact that y'all
Yeah,
from that because of the fact that you're from there and all the
yeah.
memories and your daddy and mom was there and
Shit, my dad finna get the fuck up out of here, man.
you're gonna burn off.
My dad said, I'm out this motherfucker, man. My
Say,
dad is
say,
doing
man,
some
whoever
shit.
this is, man, don't worry about it. I got it. Don't even worry about
All
it,
right.
y'all. I'll take
My
care of it.
dad, my dad is right now getting ready to retire. So he's getting ready to retire and thinking about his future. He got a lot of plans. Like I said, he wanna go to Italy. He wanna go. He like I. You think I'm playing? I'm serious. I'm going. If either you going or you not. But
Italy?
I'm going. He going to Italy. He going to Alaska. He's
Okay.
going to he says some foreign country, but he don't know about that. But he want to go to Italy and he want to take a cruise to Alaska. And he already went on a cruise. They went to Mexico, and
Okay.
he did a little cruise, and he just came back. He'll be back tonight. He went out there for the weekend to the fucking 49er Raider game in Las Vegas.
Let's go.
And
That's
you
awesome,
know,
man. Speaking of the Raiders, man.
no,
Whack.
no,
What up, son?
no, no.
Whack. My brother, man. I talked to my
Leave
brother.
my
I
team
hollered at Cubs
alone.
earlier. Yeah.
Leave my team alone.
Yeah, that nigga loved them motherfucking them Raiders. That nigga
Hey,
used to
hey,
fly
I
out
will
back
say
in the
this.
game. Huh?
Shout out to the Raiders. They scored 19 points. So we only lost by 3. So
Oh,
it's
that's
all
good.
right.
It was preseason anyway, though, too. Even if the Raiders would have won, it don't really mean nothing.
Hey, hey.
Cowboy Nation, baby. Yeah. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl. We're going to the
Oh
Super Bowl.
yeah, y'all say that every year.
No,
Y'all
I
going
think that
every year.
in college
Every
though, I
year.
think I'm gonna go bet. I'm gonna go bet before the season. I'm gonna go with the Texas Longhorns, and I can't stand them, man. But they cold. I love the coach. I love, man.
Okay.
They got the best team, man, right now. Texas Longhorns should win the national championship. Y'all remember I said it.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna watch them. We're gonna be looking.
Texas, y'all.
Nikki Lee cracking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be coming out with a lot of new stuff. We got the turkey drive going. We finna get some announcements popping off. We got some graphics coming out. We got a whole bunch of stuff popping off over here. So I'm excited.
Already.
And I'm looking forward to doing what it do. The Winner Circle First Lady is looking forward to let me say this. The first lady. The
That's
first
right.
first.
The very first one ever. And it wasn't even. This was just nigga was just loaded, and we was up on that motherfucker, and that's how it calmed down, man. But that's the way it is when you innovative, when you
Yeah.
these type of people, man. The Olympic shit, all the bullshit, fool. Hey, it ain't by no secret, man. We put it down. The
But
whole woo
it
walk.
always happens
If
like
you
that.
start listening to these niggas, they gonna talk about woo walks and pock pocks and cause it was
Yeah, but we so creative that we could hear some shit like that and run with it. Okay, look, how did we come up with the herd hole hotline?
third
That
whole
was some shit
hotline.
just talking some shit on this motherfucker and made some shit up,
I'm trying to tell you.
like and ran with it. Like it was a
For real.
running joke and we turned it into something and that shit was something nobody ever seen before. You know what I'm saying? The wrap up. That was some
Wrap
shit.
up.
We was just talking shit and was like wrap it up and I fuck that. We finna wrap it up. let me tell you some prolific shit here.
Come on.
I was talking to somebody on the phone,
Mhm.
and they was giving me some, advice. They was telling me about being a content creator and some shit like that, right?
Right.
So they were telling me to use the go on the chat GPT, the new AI shit, right?
Right.
So we go on the AI shit and they telling me what to put into, this is what I like and what kind of show should I create from that. Just take your passions and see what kind of show you should create like that. So I typed some stuff in there, right? And then when the AI ran up, when the AI came back, it said, "Oh, you should do a show like called like the wrap up with Cammy." And I said, "Ah!"
I'm just saying, man.
And they didn't know why I was laughing so fucking hard. And they were like, "What the, like, what's so funny about that?" And I
Right.
was like, "It's already there. Like,
It's already there.
it's already here."
That's
And they
right.
was like, what are you talking about?" And I said, "Yeah, I do that every, and this is what I do on the show." And they was like, "Really?" I
Right.
was like, "What the fuck you talking to me for? You already know what you're supposed to be doing."
Triple H, man. We ain't did one in a while either, man. It,
Yeah,
they can't handle it. They still ain't there yet.
it's got
Um,
to be a way. But
you
okay,
got to
so
be able to come. Yeah, they won't
I
come. They won't come. They want to come up here and troll and play games, but they should really be more serious and really, take it serious because there's a lot of people that really got a lot of hurt that they want to be,
uh-huh.
healed behind, want me to forgive them or you forgive them or we give them some advice or whatever like that, but they
Yeah.
just ain't ready.
I think that, like we said, because of the way that it's set up or the way that I got set up, I haven't found the software or nothing. It's a whole bunch of radio shit that do that, but I ain't finna spend no $10,000 trying, So, but what I was saying is that it should work on the um. Maybe I should try to do it on the vertical, the Hurt Hole Hotline on the vertical, because
Uh,
it don't work on the StreamYard where everybody can hear, and it's only
mhm.
one on one with me and that person. And then so if I'm live and they calling in, I can hear them, they can hear me, y'all can hear everything. But it can't, like, everybody on the panel can't talk. But maybe if like how we go on the vertical, if we
Mhm.
on the vertical, maybe it'll hit different. So we're gonna have to try that out one time and see
We
if,
can do it.
we can get to hit. And then the Hurt Hole Hotline will be the thing that makes me go on the vertical, and then the wrap up will be the stream yard, and then we got everybody else doing what they do, and that's just adding to the network, the Winner Circle network. So
I'm with
we're
it.
gonna try that out and see. We just be doing our thing, being innovative and creative, and work it out. Like, you can't stop, won't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I done came into this shit and I like it. So I'm gonna be here. You're not gonna run me off. You're not gonna hurt my feelings and make me cry. I don't have none.
Yeah, that shit is,
I don't have no feelings for bullshit.
speaking of that, man, and I ain't gonna even front. I ain't gonna say some things. I'm just gonna tell you, man, right now, man, there's a lot of people, man, that they'll sit up here and watch these people go through mental breakdowns
Mm-hmm.
and they don't even care nothing about them, man. I watched the dude this morning, bro, break down, boo-hooing, crying.
Not
I'm talking
crying.
about broke down. I'm talking about, man, just went all the way crazy with it. And I get it. I ain't laughing at the fool because I know the fool had to been in pain. But
Yeah.
ain't there a nigga in that motherfucking chat said, hey, man, God loves you. Hey, God bless you, man. Hey, you gonna be all right. Never.
We're
Man,
gonna make it
it's a
through
lot of
this shit.
insensitive ass, but these motherfuckers is crazy, man. And and it'd be the motherfucker to do all that they doing and break down and do all that talking about
Thank you,
death
Janet.
and hate on niggas and shit like this is. So it make you feel like, you know what, that's what he get. But
Ooh.
that's crazy, man, because I can't be,
But
yeah, this motherfucker here is the most rottenest, dirtiest motherfucker in the world. Fuck you.
But like we always say, if you don't correct the behavior, it's gonna attack you back. The same shit that you do on this motherfucker is gonna come back and it's gonna refold and it's gonna hurt you. I'm telling you this, people. Y'all gotta listen to it. Y'all gotta listen to the thank you, Janet. Y'all gotta listen to the message. Don't worry about that. It's Cammy saying this to you right now. Just know, just listen to the message. Block Cammy
Mhm.
out of this right now. And let me tell you this. Motherfucker done been on this motherfucker. I done been through it all. I done been through it all. Okay? I came on this motherfucker, had good times. I thought that the good times was all that it was. I didn't think that motherfuckers was gonna be evil with the shit. I didn't think motherfuckers was gonna turn on me with the bullshit. I done came in this motherfucker as real as I could fucking be. Just being my motherfucking self and doing what it is that I had to do. And just being me. Just sharing my knowledge, my wisdom, my thoughts on things. And people like that. I have a good personality. I can meet people on the street and be their friend. I came onto this internet with the same shit. When I came on this motherfucker, it wasn't none of this shit was going on. I came on this motherfucker and I gave what I had. I put in what I could. I participated. I played the games. I supported people. I said, okay, this is what needs to be done. Let's do it. And I did that shit. And getting involved in this shit, some other things happened to where it turned into some other shit, but it wasn't really bad. So I'm like, okay, I could be with this fuck shit too. You know, I can do that too because nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going to do anything evil. But you don't know who's on this motherfucking internet. And you get on this motherfucker and you think people like you and that they trust you and that you could be their friends and you give them everything that you got and they viciously swipe that shit away and turn it on you. And they turn it back on you in the most evil, sadistic way that they can fucking think about
Well,
it,
listen, the only
trying
way.
to hurt you.
So what is that? The sadistic shit is the kids. Motherfucker know how to try to hurt you with your
Well,
children.
anybody know
That's gonna
because
always be a sore throat,
a
a sore
motherfucker
thing.
know because you come on this motherfucker talking about it. And when I
Well,
came on this motherfucker, when I came on here, it was look, this is me. I came on here with my whole motherfucking name. It's me, Camila. I'm a single mother on this motherfucker. I take care of my kids. I work. I do this. I smoke weed sometimes. Sometimes I drink. You know, first started with motherfucker, you smoking with your kids in the house. Oh, you's a dirty bitch. You got your kids involved in your smoking. Oh, your motherfucker. So because I talked about my kids so much, motherfuckers retaliated with my kids. I told you motherfuckers that I had an autistic son because maybe somebody else out there got an autistic son. My son 20 years old. These people's son might be 1 and 2. I could tell you how to get the shit that you need to make it better. I can't change the fact that you got an autistic son, but I can give you the resources and
right.
everything that you need to go through. Because what people fail to realize is I was here at the beginning of this shit. I was here when it wasn't known that it was autism. So I had to
Mm.
go through shit that you motherfuckers didn't have to go through with people lying to me and telling me that it's ways to fix this shit and invest in hundreds of thousands of hard-earned money, changing my whole family diet, putting my son motherfucking oxygen shakes and shit, trying to get him better. But somebody else out here can just be entering this shit and they can be like, oh, I'm finna go put my son in this oxygen tank because that's what the fuck they told me. And I could be the bitch that'll tell you, no, don't do that. That shit don't work. They only trying to get that $200-300 an hour for your son to be getting pure oxygen to his brain. That's not gonna do shit for him, lady. It's not gonna do anything. I could save a bitch hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I can't come on here and talk about that because I'm too worried about what some sick motherfuckers is gonna say about me having a son with autism. Now my son got to be all kind of retards and shit.
Well, that's because it ain't no reason by. Ain't nothing but
Oh,
evil. When I told you, evil. When a motherfucker go that far off into it and say the way that they just say the things and talk the way they talk, that nigga meant that. Ain't no, how can you go back and say, you can't never go back and say, hey, I was just fucking with you. Nah, nigga. Nigga, at one point, motherfucker supposed to been the most close motherfucker it was on YouTube with me. And you turn around and do me like that, my nigga, you can't do nothing no worse than doing that.
Shout out to the chats. Irby, what's happening? Jim, what's
And not to
happening?
mention, you getting called CPS. I'll
Oh,
never
we into
accept
that.
that. That'll never be
That's a
okay
whole
for me.
nother fucking level. That's a whole motherfucking whole. I
And,
never ever would.
and it's because jealousy. Because these people know we not gonna do that to them. That's why they do what they do.
Yeah,
Evil, funky ass niggas.
I could never. I could never. I could never. I can't
And
even
that's
talk.
the thing that
Motherfuckers will talk
separates
so
us,
bad about.
Cammy. That's the thing that separates us. Ain't nobody in the winner circle. All the rest of that trash that was around us that was doing it, they've been kicked out. They can never come back. Okay?
Wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. So
No, for real.
yeah, they can't fuck. They can't. We don't do that whole ass shit. And we don't have to. All it take, motherfuckers got envy and jealousy, and they all watching. They peek in, they come out, they come on. Now they come on in, and fuck it, I'll come on in. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's YouTube, man, but it's real life too at the same damn time. It shows you on here the evilness that these niggas got and that these motherfuckers do, and that black people are the most fucked up as motherfucker is on social media. Hands down, our own people. Our
We do it
own
to each
people.
other.
Dirty as a motherfucker. Dirty as fuck.
But what y'all don't understand is that the research has to be done. Let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all this prolific fact right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's for black people. Yeah, you just want to play with fire, little girl. Light the incense. Um, real mother shit going on. Um, real facts. Let me tell black people something. Y'all don't understand that when, no matter how we got here, whether your family was here or your ancestors was born in the United States that we call now, or whether your ancestors was brought over here, historically in society, we have been pit against each other. We have been pit against each other to downplay our survival. These motherfuckers love the fact that we would rather kill ourselves than to go out and kill the motherfuckers that's really doing shit to us. These motherfuckers have put mentalities in your motherfucking brain to
Yeah.
separate you from your brother, to
Come on.
separate from what we had. Once upon a time, we was together. It didn't matter where you came from. It didn't matter who you were. It didn't matter what your family was for. Everybody had a purpose. Everybody had a service. Everybody had a place. Everybody stayed in their place. They stayed in their service because they cared about the greater good. What happened was motherfuckers came in, infiltrated the system to pit us against each other so that we will not survive. And
That's
we
right.
keep that same mentality to this day. Can you imagine the power and the strength that if all these people on YouTube that was fighting each other and being jealous of each other, if we came together and created one common goal, how powerful that we could be? But we can't do that because somebody's going to come out from the outside and infiltrate and make somebody believe that they're less than, that they deserve to be more than. And they're going to say, those are the ones that are taking it from you.
Mm.
Everybody can't be the leader.
That's
Everybody
right.
can't be the front runner. Some of us have to be supporters. Some of
Mm.
us don't want to be in the spotlight, but we want to help the person that is in the spotlight. And we don't mind that. But everybody can't be a star.
That
If the
part.
I'm gonna use them as an example because I come from it, I could talk about it. If the party line came together like they were supposed to, that shit would have been unstoppable. That shit would have been unstoppable because you had a force behind many forces. So when I stepped out into the game to do my own show, I had a backing behind me that wasn't going to let nothing happen to me but for me to rise up to the masses. And then it was supposed to be somebody got, I now turn that down and introduce y'all to my brother or whoever's next. So, for example, she in the chat, I come up, I'm balling on this motherfucking YouTube. The party line's been behind me. Shalana starts her channel. Everybody on my channel is going to go support her because we come from one nation. See, what has to happen is everybody have their own gifts and talents. Instead of highlighting the gifts and talents that they had, they want to take the gifts and talents that somebody else had and take away from that person to bring it to them. Instead of letting that nigga shine and then you come shine with what it is that you do. One reason why you so different is because against all odds, no matter what nobody think about it, this is what you do and this is what you gonna do. This is how you gonna do it. This is the way I want my shit run. And if you don't want to be a part of it, the fuck up out of here and you can go. You don't have to
Right
be
away.
over here.
Right
You know
away.
what I'm saying? And if we would have kept that same mentality, it would have been unstoppable. These motherfuckers that's on platforms now would have been the greatest.
When you got too many people involved in that type of stuff, it'll never happen. That's why they got generals and they got captains and they got lieutenants and they got sergeants. It's
No, but
about
everybody want to
chains
be
of
the
command. The
captain,
only way y'all could have did that was a chain of me.
and
I
nobody
never
wanted to
had no
follow.
chain
No,
common. I ain't got no fucking team. We built everything from inside out,
no, everybody
in and
wanted to
out.
be on a team, but nobody wanted to play their part. So we really
Exactly.
didn't want to be on a team.
And
We really didn't.
I look for likely people. I've never, just because I've been in here roasting and I go after Charleston and Anthony Dewberry and whoever else, right? And I'm talking shit. I don't want nobody like me. I'm the only one like me. I want the wonderful, the
Exactly.
best people in the world to be with me. I don't want that.
Sunshine.
I can do that myself. I got the roasting. All I need you to do is laugh and hit the like button and have a good time. I got it.
But you never didn't, like when you gave your support and you told people to follow, you didn't care what they was doing over there. They wasn't doing
Yeah.
what you was doing, but they was doing their own thing. And instead of highlighting and appreciate it, they try to come take from what you got. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
everything that you got
Oh
to
yeah,
bring
yeah,
it
yeah,
over.
yeah, 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 yeah. You know, give them. They take about 2 or 3 days, man, and they go to thinking about dreaming. Like, oh my god, I got
I
it.
can
I got their people. I got them. I got it. Fucking people. Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. I got them. All I got to do is act like I don't like Loco did something, and I'm gonna show them, man, because they tired of him being here anyway. They gonna come over here and be with me. And as soon as they try
the
that
way.
shit, guess what? What does it happen? We don't hear
But what
from
you
them no
fail to
more.
realize, what you fail to realize is that they was your people first.
Exactly. And they still here right now, laughing at niggas. The only motherfuckers that leave here is the nigga that leave. Not you ain't taking nobody with you, nigga. Get you hit by yourself. Hit the door, or you gonna hit the window. Hit the
Which one
motherfucking
you want?
stairs or the window.
The stairs or the window?
And you can tell them that, but they gonna continue to keep doing it and keep on getting fucked off. Cause we ain't trying to hear that. Listen, our loyalty is with the Winner Circle family, man.
Yeah.
If we try to help you out and try to help you get some subs and get you some views and things and let you have a nice show, that don't mean I want you to take my people from me. You think I
No.
want your monitor? You think I want my people from the Winner Circle inside the family? Do you think do we want monetary towards you? Fuck you.
No, and even if they did, we not
If they
doing
do,
this to
they
hate.
do. If they do,
Yeah,
they do. But I don't want them over there. And if they my people, and if I garner this type of shit and I'm bringing entertainment, why would a motherfucker that I help out get in the motherfucking game? Nigga, if you ain't win a circle and you ain't one of us, I don't want you to have shit.
yeah,
You can't get no money. Who the fuck where they gonna do that at? Fuck that. Fuck that. And that's what these niggas try to do. They'll sit back.
yeah,
That's why I don't say no names too much. And I never
yeah.
tell them the amounts, but it's real. It's real as it real is real. Yeah, we don't have no
Y'all
time to
see,
lie.
y'all see them turkey donations?
12,300 and some people, man. Come on, man. Quite naturally, man, I'm cool, man. We good. And we gonna get even better. It's gonna hit harder.
We are.
And you can't get none of it because of your behaviors. And because you niggas is cutthroats, man, and y'all don't know how to be down with people. You don't know how to support us. You want to turn around and dog me out. I turn around and tell everybody go to your show. Then I go to your show with you and you turn around and block me. Man,
Right.
you crazy?
That part.
You think that's acceptable? You think that's
Yeah, that's
acceptable,
cutthroat.
stupid ass niggas? Do you
That's
think
cutthroat.
that I'm gonna have my people go to your motherfucking show and you gonna turn around and start dissing me? And I done brought them over there. I brought my people to help you. And then you motherfuckers go and do a show and start dissing me, nigga.
And you
Man,
supposed to be
so
okay
that's
with
why I
that.
don't fuck with you niggas. And I keep it inside the winner circle. Dre Too Much, I done gave him endorsement. For Show TV, they the only two outside of us that I've even spoke for them, saying, hey man, he got some
Shout
great
out.
shows and this and that, But the rest of these niggas and shit like this, shit, I'm cool, man.
You done burnt your
And,
bridge.
there-
You
and
done
there ain't no
burnt your
hard
bridge.
feelings or nothing like that, but I'm not Willie Foo-Foo, nigga. I've been doing this shit 5 years. I watch all you niggas. I ain't never been no stupid motherfucker, nigga.
That part.
My name is Loco, not stupid.
Tell them again.
So, man, but a motherfucker can hear me telling you that, and a motherfucker still sitting up there be like,
The fuck up
oh,
out of
which
here
way
with
did
that
he go?
bullshit.
Which way did he go?
Get the
Keep
fuck up out of
trying,
here
man.
with
It ain't
that
gonna happen.
bullshit. You go make another channel and try again, bastard. We got killers on the payroll, and they
That's
know.
how we do it, man. They gonna all be jocked out, man. That's just how these people are, man. They screwed up in the head, jealous, and ain't nothing they can do about it. And we'll never give them no support. And you're gonna continue to have people 3 in your shit, 4 inside
Hopefully,
your chat, 5's in your
culturally we
chat,
can know.
and I want it
Culturally
to
we
be
can
there,
learn.
bitch.
Culturally we can learn from all the differences, from all the walks of life that we have in this winter circle section. We got many different people. So hopefully we could be the example that everybody can get along. Miss Lala, how you doing? Shalana's still in the building. Nikki Lee in the building. Sean to stop through and say, hey, Nikki Lee is still here. The great create. Yeah, he's talking that divide and conquer. Too many leaders, not enough support, they saying. Facts, facts, facts. Everybody agrees. We like-minded people over here. We gonna agree. We gonna do that. But y'all, what I'm gonna do is I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I really do. I got
You gotta
something to
get on
do,
camp?
but I'm gonna
Okay.
come back. I'm gonna come back tonight. I'm gonna try to come back and let's
Well,
do some late
even
night.
if you don't even trip, man. And shit, I
Yeah,
got some
even if
things to
I
do
don't.
too this evening.
Yeah, let's try.
But
Let's do some late night, maybe R&B or something if I come back, and we'll just
that's a
chill,
bet. I ain't tripping.
and
Just let me know
vibe
I'm there.
out. All right,
All
I'll
right.
let you know.
All
Crenshaw,
right,
shout
y'all.
out to you. You late, but you here. Shout out to everybody. Y'all have a great night. Peace and blessings.